Three, two, one. And we are live, ladies and gentlemen. For anybody watching, thank you very much for watching. And we are doing day 2 of Sekiro. And got some really, really good news. So, let's see. I mentioned that I was using some mods for the gameplay to kind of negate the farming. And because of that, there was one problem that I wasn't really quite happy with, and that was I don't know what, I guess you could call it the spirit emblems. And basically what was happening is I was having full spirit emblems, but they weren't being consumed. And that is something that I wasn't really, happy about in regards to the mods, because that kind of makes it, it kind of pretty much gives me infinite, attacks with my prosthetics or other abilities. Now, fortunately, it didn't really disrupt the gameplay too much. I went back because I only did really two main bosses, and I did go back and look at them because I was editing them and uploading to YouTube. And the two are the horse boss and then Lady Butterfly. Lady Butterfly, I ended up using 19 shurikens, but I only had 15 charges for like spirit emblems. So I went over by 4. However, I did not use any of my skill points that would have unlocked more. So it kind of balanced out anyways. And I could have done that. I was worried that I was going to be overpowered. And it turns out, because I went to look at another playthrough, I usually reference Fighting Cowboy in regards to his playthroughs, because it kind of gives me a gauge of like, where I should be at in regards to a game, because I don't want to be over leveled, but I also don't want to be severely under leveled. I haven't felt like, under leveled or anything like that. There have been a couple of enemies that, have given me a little bit of grief, but I would say it feels good. Like I don't feel like deprived or anything. So anyways, the mod I was using, I'm still using the same mod. However, the author, I had sent him a message and I had requested if he could edit it to make it to where the spirit emblems were not unlimited in actual gameplay. So I would actually be using them up. And so he did. And I was like, cool. I didn't know. He did it like a week ago when I made the request. I just forgot to check back. And I got it, but then I ran into another problem. Because I'm using spirit emblems, now I have to buy them, and now I don't have infinite yen, which means I'd have to farm again. So the whole point of this is to negate the farming. So I went to try to look for another mod that would give me like infinite yen, so I don't have to worry about that. Unfortunately, because the way the mods are written, there was a mod for that, but it ends up I would end up having to replace the mod I was using. I was like, okay, well that's not going to work. Long story short, there's a way to edit the actual mods, which is what I ended up doing. And because I'm not a modder. I've done some modding, and I hate to say that because I'm not really a modder. I mean, meaning I don't write mods. I use them, but I don't write them. But I found a tutorial on how to edit the current mod that I had, with the programs that are needed, and it's really easy. It was hard to find them because one of them has been banned or something. Like you can't even, it's really hard to find. And I was just lucky I found somebody who actually had it stored on a cloud. I checked it for viruses and everything, and it checked out okay. So anyways, long story short, I was able to edit it, and now the mod works exactly the way I want. So I'll get into the game here and I'll kind of show what I mean. Okay, so in the bottom right, you see that I've got 15 spirit emblems, and if I go to cast now, they're being used up, which is what I wanted, because before, and it's too hard to track. I was trying to track it, and like when I was doing Lady Butterfly, it just wasn't working as far as the tracking. But check this out: if I go to purchase them now, I don't have to worry about spending money on buying them. I can just, refill it. So now I've got infinite, I don't have to worry about farming the yen, which is cool, because the whole point was to set this game up in a modded way, not to be overpowered, but just to remove the farming from the fucking game. I still have to farm some things, But the more gratuitous farming, like the spare emblems, the confetti, and some of the other items that they put in, I just I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it go. We got it fixed. It's all working. So, anyways, we have a lot of backtracking that I need to do. So let me let's see. So we need to travel. Okay, we'll start here. Yeah, because when I was doing my editing, I noticed there was a lot of things, and I need to spend my skill points too. But let me do this first. Yeah, there's a few items that I ended up missing, so we're gonna do some backtracking. I don't know, like, how much, how far we're gonna get today. And the boss that we had kind of unlocked to, I don't know if we'll get to him today because there's a lot of stuff we still have to do. I think there is a item or something down here. Wait a minute. No, it's over there. Okay. Oh. Yeah, down there. It might be safer because I don't want to take too much fall damage because you can die from gravity, so we might be able to go this way. No. It's up there on that ledge. So do we have to... I'm not really sure how we get to that. Whoa. Maybe we do need to just drop down. Well, let's try and drop down. Hopefully we don't. Okay. Yeah, this is what we missed. Okay. One of the things I noticed in my original playthrough, I really didn't use a lot of consumables. There were times where I did, but like there are some consumables in this game, like the one that we just got, like this one. I don't want to say I'm not going to use it at all, but I don't generally plan to use these. Basically, it kind of just allows you to kind of resurrect. Like if I'm dying to a boss with the basics of what we have, that I don't want to rely on this. I should have on my first playthrough. That would have been, you know, more helpful. But given that this is my second playthrough, I'm not saying like I'm pro, but it does remove a bit of the challenge. So we're not gonna. Oh wait, what is going on here? Oh, there we go. Okay. Actually, I think we can just do, hold on. Go to temple. We should probably... Let's see if we have any gourds. I think we do. Yeah, we do. Oh, we don't? Okay. Let's go ahead and upgrade our skills. I did look these up a bit, so I kind of know which ones I want. Okay. So we got 12. We want to get this. I think this is what we want. But we got to buy this first. Okay, and then I don't know how many this gives, but we're going to take it for now. So this is the one that I've been wanting, because what it's going to do is whenever we get a death blow, it gives us health back. It's almost like a life steal. So we're going to take that. Let me look and see how many. Okay, so we're going to get 16. So the next one, I don't know how much that gives. Okay, we got combat arts now. Oh, cool. Oh, right. Okay. So if we'd have had this, we could have used this on Lady Butterfly, but I kind of like the way the fight went. You know, sometimes From Software does have the tendency, at least in their later games, where they start putting in these abilities. Like they did it with Dark Souls 3. Bloodborne, I don't want to say it didn't have it, but it wasn't really quite the same. You had the transformative attacks. I don't really feel those were overpowered. At least the ones I used didn't feel that way. But these kind of remind me of the war arts or whatever from Dark Souls 3. I don't know if that's the right name. And then the Spirit Ashes and Elden Ring. And I'm not saying you shouldn't use them. I'm definitely going to. But some of them are a little bit overpowered. So I kind of tend to not rely too much on these or whatever. Let's see. Because I kind of feel like if you're using them too much, then it gets to the point where you're relying on the abilities rather than actually learning the combat. You know, like I need serious help with my Makiri counters and then the sweep attacks, the non blockables. So I need to like work on those. And if I'm just using these combat arts, it kind of takes away from that. Now, once I get more proficient at it, then I probably will. Okay, so I do know I want to get this because this is going to allow us to unlock this. I think this is the one that, let's see, latent skill that for a few seconds after deflection increases damage to posture. Yes, so we want that and we want this. Okay, so we'll take this one for now, and then we need one more skill point. So we're going to get that pretty easily. Okay. So let's go with that. And we need to travel to over here. No. There, yeah. So the vendor that we the one that has the ticket that we want to buy, well, we actually aren't really going to need it too much, but he's supposed to actually be over here and we missed him. So we're going to try to go grab him up. think he's in the next area. Maybe over here. Yeah, there he is. Yeah, we missed him earlier.
よう旦那、あんたも火事場泥棒ですかい？まあ何にせよ、ここはあっしが先に見つけた場所でさ。様子を漁ってください。ああ、そういえば、どっかの崖上に三重の塔が見えやしたぜ。あんだけご立派な塔だ。きっと中にはお宝がしまわれてるに違いねえ。あっしならそう思いやすね。
Okay. I don't think you actually have to talk to him. Because he kind of still does the same thing that you would do if you were if you don't talk to him here, like if you just talk to him, you know, in the real world. Okay, so here's another one of these babies. I'm not saying we won't use it, but I don't think we'll need to use it. Okay, so so I think this is cleared. I think we can go to the next part that we need to backtrack to. I think it is over here. Yeah. I don't know if we can go this way. Oh no, this is where that guy that kicked the shit out of me is. Okay. We don't really need to deal with him right now. In fact, we probably don't even need to deal with him at all. Because we're going to be fighting several of those later, so we need to kind of run through here. Wait, is this the same? No, we need to go back, I think. Hold on. Alright. I think this might be where we're supposed to drop. No. Oh, it's back the other way. Okay. It's before the spear, bro. I have the memory span of a goldfish. Okay, it's back this way. Yeah, this is where I want to be. So, from software, this is why they have the tight field of view, because you miss things like this. And there are a couple of spear bros in here, but we want to try to, if we can, just pull the one. Yeah, he might actually turn around. Turn around, spear bro. There you go. Okay, there's another one in here. Oh, a bulging coin purse. That's nice to have. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I think that's everything in this area that we missed. I think. Oh, wait a minute. Nope. You know, I do want to try one other thing. We're about to level, so let's see if we can... Perfect. Okay, what else are we looking at here? Ichimoji double. Oh, I think I used to use that. That was a really good move. Flowing water, breath of nature, light. Ooh. I think we might go with that next. It's only 2. And it'll regain our posture. Let's take a look what's over here. There's more of these? Okay. Well, I think we're going to go for that next. So that's 2. Whoa! Wasn't it over here? Oh, no. We have to go inside. Yeah, I started to do this, and then I ended up falling to gravity. Oh, I did it again. Oh, it just takes you over here. Okay. Okay, so we don't need that anyways. Where do we want to go next? No. There was... oh, I think it's over here. No. I think it might be over here. Okay, so he gives us the quest. There's some items that I think I missed over here. I don't know if it's over here or back through there. It's where those rats are that he wanted us to kill. I wonder if they patched the skip for this boss. When the game launched, there was a way where you could jump. I don't remember exactly how it worked, but you could jump. I think it was over here. You could jump up the wall and you could essentially just skip the boss. Not something that I would recommend doing. Okay, can't do that. Ah, there it is. I can see it. The shiny's up there. Okay, that's what we need to get to. I don't think we need to deal with the munchkins, though. Ah. Crap. Is there a grab hook? How do we get up there? Oh, we may need to go around and then drop. Yeah, okay. We already got this. So... Why is this blocked off now? Because that door's blocked. Why is it blocked off? That's where we go to fight. Wait. Because we fight the bull there. So why is it... I don't understand. Do we need... No, there's a spare emblem, but I ain't gonna worry about that. Maybe we need to be in the castle to get to drop down to it. Yeah, like this is... Huh. So after you fight the bull, they block this. That is strange. But okay, well, we need to go that way. Fucker. Out of range. Damn it. You guys are being some real assholes, you know that? Out of my face. Oh, this fucker, man. Why you gotta get involved, dude? Sit fucking still, dude. Yeah, we got to get to that fucking platform over there. Dude, did they block you from being able to do that? What the fuck did they do? Oh my god. What a pain in the ass just trying to get to this platform. Wow, they literally prevent you from getting to that platform. There's no way to get over there now. I don't believe that they would block you from being able to get to that. Something's wrong. Like, this just doesn't seem right. Okay, there's an item over there, too. It's not the item that we're after, but we'll take it. There's got to be like a hook that I'm missing. It's not gonna work. Is there no fucking hook to get up there? What a bunch of bullshit, man. Ah, you have to come around this way. Okay. But it looks like there's a way over here. This isn't blocked. Oh, wait, that is blocked. This is the whole area for where the bull is. Okay. Oh, cool. Yeah, we need... Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's that? Why am I doing this? Okay, how many upgrades do we have? Oh, cool. Okay. Yeah, because I thought I could just drop down from one of the roofs, but this has got to be where the bull is. What's blocked off? From Software is genius about designing areas and making them very fucking confusing. Yep, that's why we couldn't get in, because once you kill the bull, this whole section gets blocked off, so you can't just drop down there. Although I don't even know if you could, even if you were able to do it, because you'd have to be up there. So I guess this is the only way. Okay, well, that's done. Yeah, let's go over here. There's another thing that we missed over here. No, open. Don't fucking use the wall. Open. Hurry up, dude. Hurry up. Okay, we're good. What's this? Oh, we already have one of those. There's a bunch of shinies down there. I guess we could head down there, then we'll come back and clear this shit. Whoa! That guy's got a goddamn cannon. Whoa! Jesus. Calm down with that fucking cannon, bro. That's what you get for shooting that shit at me.
おお、そいつはどんな格好だ？
黒い傘じゃ。黒傘の小男じゃ。
だがこの辺りを通った者はおらぬがな。タヌキか、あるいはムジナか何かと見間違えたんじゃねえのかい？
もうよいわ。
There's a spear bro down there. Yep. Come to me, spear bro. Oh, there's another one of those cannon bros. We should go back up the top and drop down. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, this is good.
「だからよせっつったんだけどな。まったくしつこくって嫌になるぜ。めんどくせえ。おめえはヨタカの衆か？いいよ。まあそうだろうな。風情がちげえ。だがどうやら同業だ。俺は黒笠のムジナ。おめえは？愛想のないこった。しつこい追っ手に仏頂面の忍び、アシナの連中も外で騒いでな。まったくいい日だね。
お主、抜け人か？
まあそんなところだ。ところでよ、ちっと銭が入りようなんだが、品はあれど裁くあてがねえ。おめえみてえなやつを待ってたところだぜ。
Let me try something real quick. I want to see about bumping up the voice volume. Does seem a little low.
Heh. このねぐらはまったく具合がいいぜ。次から次へと客が来ら。まあ銭落とす方の客なら歓迎だ。
Anti-air death blow. Iron Fortress. Okay. I got 439. And we can't sell him anything?
気が向いたらまた寄ってくれや。
So we need like 2,600 to buy all that bullshit. Alright. Oh, okay, we're on the other side. I see now. We do have a bunch of coin purses. Maybe we could just cash those in to buy what we need. Oh, look at this. Fort Knox. Hell yeah. All your friends are dead, man. Nobody's coming to save you. Okay. So these are worth 100 apiece, so that's 1100. I think these are 5. I don't know how much this thing's worth. Let's pop it. Okay. So it's worth 1,000. Okay. So hold on.
Yo, mata.
Okay, let's get that. Now we need 1,600. So we need 1,300. Okay.
Abayo.
So if we pop this and then 3 of these. Oh, I didn't realize I had unlimited. Never mind. Okay. I guess I don't need to worry about yen.
Yo, omeka. Mata na.
Cool. Okay.
Abayo.
Okay, now we need to backtrack. All these fools are dead. Fucker. carry counters. Yeah, piss off, dude. Alright. Isn't there something over here? Yeah.
ええ、食うのはもちろんですが、傷口や仏さんの清めにも入りようでして。
これだけ人死にが続いてはということじゃな。
ええ、おかげで戦場病にかかる者も多ございます。
そうか。なんとかして塩を手に入れねばな。
I think this is what we need to do for that quest. That NPC, he wanted us to, he said something about, find something about salt. I remember. Should we kill him? Oh, there's a guy over there. Okay. Dealt with those fools.